Best of 7, please? No, I think we're good with a best of 5. Why is there another best of 5, Nabbit asks? It's because Stevenator came from the loser's bracket. Doppey came here all the way through the winner's bracket. If Doppey loses, Doppey gets another shot of being able to take grand finals. Why was Steven losers? I believe he lost to Straight to the Point Wilson. Regardless, we're going into
Game 6.
Game 6. Game 1, Game 6. Either way, it's another game. King's Pass, oddly enough, is being decided on by Stevenator.
I'm really interested in seeing if this changes Doppey's playstyle at all with his Katars.
Alright. Both players playing around the mine right now, but Stevenator is taking way more damage.
Doppey back with a vengeance, already taking Stevenator to orange stock.
Ooh.
Stevenator flipping it on Doppey.
That GravyCancel down state to cover a jump from Doppey, but Doppey doesn't jump into it. That was an insane exchange of moves from the center of the stage.
Finds the D-Sig!
The sliding D-Sig, no much. Sends Doppey off the top of the stage. Gets hit by the sidelight. He has a mine. Is Doppey going to be able to get back? He does, but he gets hit by the recovery. All this lead that Doppey was able to pick up was just completely destroyed by 3 great reads from Stevenator's hammer. Both players going for ground pounds in the center of the team's
playing
pass.
The recovery and the D-Sig takes the first stock.
Yeah, okay, we got the bracket reset. So if anybody wants to check out the challenge bracket now, it's completely updated. Best of 7, please? No, I think we're good with a best of 5. Why is there another best of 5, Nabbit asks? It's because Stevenator came from the loser's bracket. Doppey came here all the way through the winner's bracket. If Doppey loses, Doppey gets another shot of being able to take grand finals. Why was Steven losers? I believe he lost to Straight to the Point Wilson. Regardless, we're going into
Game 6.
Game 6. Game 1, Game 6. Either way, it's another game. King's Pass, oddly enough, is being decided on by Stevenator.
I'm really interested in seeing if this changes Doppey's playstyle at all with his Katars.
Alright. Both players playing around the mine right now, but Stevenator is taking way more damage.
Doppey back with a vengeance, already taking Stevenator to orange stock.
Ooh.
Stevenator flipping it on Doppey.
That GravyCancel down state to cover a jump from Doppey, but Doppey doesn't jump into it. That was an insane exchange of moves from the center of the stage.
Finds the D-Sig!
The sliding D-Sig, no much. Sends Doppey off the top of the stage. Gets hit by the sidelight. He has a mine. Is Doppey going to be able to get back? He does, but he gets hit by the recovery. All this lead that Doppey was able to pick up was just completely destroyed by 3 great reads from Stevenator's hammer. Both players going for ground pounds in the center of the team's
playing
pass.
The recovery and the D-Sig takes the first stock of Stevenator.
And kills him off the side of the map. If there's anything that I've seen between these two players, it's that most likely Doppey's not going to be able to hold on to his stock
all
for
from holding a neutral unarmed Sig is brought to yellow at the edge, getting comboed by Doppey.
He got carried off by 3 downers in a row, but all it took was 1 recovery to kill Doppey off the top, and Stevenator finds himself only in hard yellow.
Soft orange.
Ooh. Finds the weapon toss. Doppey tries to get a weapon toss of his own, finds this swords and gets an amazing D-light.
It's a spike ball.
Another spike ball toss? Stevenator's struggling right now.
Doppey tries to secure the kill with the recovery. Stevenator saying no.
Finally finding some damage of his own. That entire stock, Stevenator almost didn't land a single move, but there's another downer to scoop him upwards. Misses the neutral light, or neutral air combo over.
Stevenator goes for the D-Sig, gets punished, and the side air for the kill. 1 more stock on Stevenator.
Yeah, only this time Doppey's not in the red, he's in the orange. He's got a solid lead over Stevenator here. He's going to need a little bit more hard reads off of these King's Pass platforms to be able to get an advantage. Finds the ground pound. Will he be able to launch Doppey into the mine?
Stevenator going for the quick kill, doesn't find it. Doppey opting to go to the other side of the map.
Doesn't want anything to do with Stevenator in that part of the map.
Stevenator going for that neutral air, but Doppey responding with his down air. Ends up in a sword combo.
Ooh.
Nice recovery. 2 recoveries, almost 3.
Reaches for the 3rd one. Doppey's not finding too much damage. What he is finding is not losing his stock. Stevenator's trying to do the best that he can. And
looking for that. He gets a scoop.
yeah,
I was thinking side air, but he got the scoop.
Yeah, only after taking an orange amount of damage from Doppey. Doppey finds the swords, hits him with the side light. Stevenator doing his best to win off in this neutral, but Doppey's just winning out on the trades. Both players going for D-lights, but Doppey's the closest one to respond. Stevenator still hasn't gotten any damage up.
Gonna take something else and get back in the game for Steve.
No, definitely. Finds the D-light down, or gets the sword combo.
And he's doing something real awesome. Gets the string, but Doppey with a down sig takes Steve out for the first
About
game.
a 5-hit combo there, accompanied with a weapon throw into some unarmed stuff, but all it took was one poor landing from Stevenator for Doppey to end the stock with his signature and take game 1 of the bracket reset in Grand Finals. Let's see what they agree to here.
Interesting to see Twilight off of the maps here.
Stevenator struggling to decide on a map. I think he wanted to go to Twilight. Instead picks Great Hall. We're seeing a great diversity of maps between these two players.
I feel like they're kind of poking at each other, trying to find a map that one of them struggles on.
No character swap. Stevenator remaining on Bodvar. Sorry. Here's the Great Hall. Game 2. Grand Finals. Both players attempting to fight each other right now in an armed neutral. Stevenator finds the first weapon, however. Doppey tries to respond in kind and finds the sword. I feel like he's got to toss that aside really quickly, though, and look for those Cathars. Maybe not.
Stevenator throwing his weapon away. Not the best decision at a soft orange.
Absolutely not. Doppey's just landing these neutral lights over and over again, racking up much more damage with the sword than I expected.
Goes for the D-Sig, doesn't catch anything, but Stevenator not there to punish.
Ooh, misses one of his neutral air landings, and Stevenator punishes the down light into a down air. That's risky. But Stevenator, tried to carry it off.
The ledge.
He didn't get a conversion, but I saw the idea with that D-light combo. He just didn't get as much off of it as he wanted to. I feel like it would have been better.
Doppey getting the neutral air to take the stock off Steve. Doppey's sitting at yellow.
Yeah, Doppey barely took any damage that stock.
Very clean stock for him.
Stevenator has the hammer right now, but Doppey's just figured out.
Going back in front and in back of Stevenator, hitting him with a neutral sword.
It's just neutral light over and over again. He's just figured this out.
And the GravyCancel neutral sig to take the second stock off of Stevenator. Doppey's still sitting comfortably at yellow.
Stevenator didn't even hit him that stock. Doppey just completely destroyed him with a flurry of neutral lights, and it's happening again. He's just going left and right, behind and in front of Stevenator, and hitting him with these neutral lights. There it is again.
The one-man black hole.
Doppey recognizing, screw the Cathars, I have got a sword, and it's good. Yeah. Jeez. Stevenator tosses aside his own sword, gets a hammer,
scoop,
and then falls him off the side light. I don't think
Doppey trying to find that window for that downlight kill, but Stevenator's probing for that D-Sig. What? There.
I mean,
it's been a long day.
It's been a very long day, but Doppey goes to the side.
Doppey with the D-Sig to close
the That's
match
a 3-stocking Stevenator for game 2. What an interesting exchange. I almost feel like Doppey discovered how to fight Stevenator's Bodvar with the sword. Like, he just recognized, if I just stand here and cover all of Stevenator's landings with this neutral light, I'm never going to get hit. A solid 3-stock from Doppey.
Did not see that coming. Been pretty competitive. I mean, that was just a landslide for Doppey.
Yeah, but Doppey had some very interesting options. Like when he was on the ledge there and he got that GravyCancel signature that sent Stevenator below the stage, that was something I never could have expected because he rarely uses signatures. But here we go. I believe they agreed to ship. And this is game 3 of Best of Finals. Best of finals, grand finals.
2,
Jesus.
1, brawl.
Here we go. Weapon spawn in favor of Doppey, but Stevenator ends up getting the unarmed combo. Doppey returning with his own. Stevenator finds a hammer and he's getting carried off the stage. Here's Doppey with that sword again. Let's see if he spams as many neutralites as we saw from before.
Doppey getting Steve some orange. Picks up the Catars and starts going to town. Steve in red goes for the side sig and it whiffs.
Ooh, the bomb lob.
Almost.
Stevenator, I think he recovers here. Doppey ends up going for
a little bit longer.
A really specific signature punish that doesn't end up working out, and Stevenator finds himself back on stage despite the amazing conversions from Doppey early on. It's unarmed into 2 hammer side airs. Is that the stock?
The side airs to Doppey.
But Doppey has enough jumps to be able to recover high. He finds the scoop,
Gets
however.
the scoop.
Ooh, dodges into the Valkyrie. I believe that's a mistake, and Doppey looks to punish Stevenator's recovery very easily
Side air.
with his side air, ending that stock off. A little anticlimactic. But Doppey finds the swords, goes for the neutralites, but Stevenator punishes with some neutralites of his own. Doppey not nearly in as much of a lead as he was last game.
Not at all.
Stevenator goes for that ground pound, but Doppey's space is just barely to the right of it.
Doppey with the Catars again and that D-Sig he loves so much.
Oh, and he almost comboed it into the Valkyrie as well. But Stevenator finds that side air and ends the stock, only taking up to orange damage. There's the bomb, not ending the stock, but somehow landing without getting Doppey taking any damage
trying
himself.
to cover the landing and take Steve out.
Ooh.
Steve gets a few jabs in.
But he misses
Doppey
the...
with D-Sig.
Yeah, he missed that hammer. He wanted to get that hammer back after he tossed it aside, but it despawned in time. Stevenator jumping around Doppey right now, but Doppey punishing the fact that Stevenator went for the spike ball. I don't even think he should be going for stuff like that right now. He's just making his approaches too obvious. Doppey just spot dodged for the down
off
air,
the boat.
and D-Light side aired him for the easy kill. Doppey's got a solid 1 stock lead.
Stevenator picks up the mine, goes for the throw, doesn't catch Doppey with it. Doppey refusing to be knocked into the mine, and Stevenator carrying him off.
Whoa, goes to the bomb to be able to cover the
Back
lower
on.
option. He gets the recovery, but Doppey's stock isn't ended. Stevenator could end this really quickly. Wow, Doppey doing an excellent job with his Catars, tossing him aside preemptively, knowing Stevenator would go for the weapon. Punched him, took the weapon from him, and takes advantage of the stock. This went from being white to red to almost an even stock.
And he finds a side air for the kill.
Alright, stocks are 1-1 right now. Doppey having incredible patience right there. Stevenator going for a D-Light to punish the fact that Doppey might try to pick up a weapon, but he just waited.
Such an important decision, just to note.
Ooh.
I believe that patience may be game-winning. Are we going to see recovery?
Goes for the ground pound. I would have rather have seen a GravyCancel disco. But
You
alas.
always get what you want.
Goes for the signature, but I feel like he's going to get really punished for that one. Stevenator gets the downlight side air, but ends up going for a signature and
Catches
gets
the side air himself, throws his sword, throws the ball, throws his fist, and takes the best of 5.
A haymaker to end Stevenator's stock and tournament life. Despite the bracket reset,
Doppey!
Stevenator can't come through, and Doppey ends up winning GravyCancel Sunday 3-0. What a game. What a
Spectacular.
game.
That's got to be the best we've seen here at GravyCancel.
Absolutely, and it's only going to get better. And you know what else is going to get better?
What could possibly get better?
Well, it starts with an R.
Ren? Ren's looking pretty solid right now.
Raffles!
Raffle!
Raffle. We got one more raffle for all of you in the chat. Thank you for sticking around with us for so long. I feel like this tournament was fantastic, and I hope you guys thought so too. But before we conclude, our